Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Georgia. So today I'm doing a reaction to Bill Burr. I have picked one that I just randomly found on YouTube. I searched up Bill Burr and it just came. So I'm reacting to one called Paper Tiger White Women. So yeah, might as well just get right on into it. So let's get on with the video.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But I think white women started it. It's the worst. The fucking worst. It's all they do is bitch, moan, and complain. I had no idea how difficult it was to be a white woman in the United States of America. Evidently, it's really difficult.
Do you know what? I love how he laughs at his own joke, but that was the sarcastic laugh. Do you know what I mean? I actually love it though.
Difficult. Yeah, they're always bitching. Do you have any idea what it's like to be me? Well, I imagine it would be slightly less awesome than my life. What happened to you today, sweetheart, huh? Did they not chill your rosé? You know? Was the trolley not running down at the mall? What happened? No, it's unreal. I'm really...
No, but you know what, with that though, it's listing off the whole first world problem thing. You know, it's a thing of sometimes people just don't realise how easy they have it. Sometimes me included, I'll sit there and complain. Then I'll have days where I lie in bed, eating my chocolate, being do you know what? I have it really well. Do you know what I mean? But it's I guess it's the example of I guess he's using women as an example of sometimes not just understanding how easy they have it and being the ones to just complain at men, I guess, if he's using that as an example. But I guess it's that whole thing of let's use I don't know, working class men and women as an example. Say a man and woman from working classes in a relationship, that man will be working a trade for 8 hours, 5 days a week, right? Hard graft of a trade, and the woman will work part-time or not as hard as a job and then be complaining to the man about how hard that job is and how terrible they have it, as if the man just doesn't get it, Sometimes I just find those little examples funny, because I feel there are cases of that. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes I think we just need to realise, I guess, how easy we have it, me included, because sometimes, I really do. My life's quite simple, it's just not that hard. Don't work that hard, But yeah, I mean, I'm going on a rant, but it just made me think of that example when he was saying it.
Probably not running down at the mall. What happened? No, it's unreal. I'm really fucking annoyed how white women have the fucking balls to throw my white privilege in my face, Sort of separate themselves from these white males with their white male privilege. It's bitch, you're sitting in the jacuzzi with me. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, quit your fucking whining. Look, right out of the gate, all right? If you live in some honey boo-boo lifestyle on the Appalachian Trail, your uncle just banged you in the dirt, all right, I can listen to you.
Yeah.
No, one of my fantasies is I want to drive by a woman's rally and just say the most sexist shit I can think of, just to watch them lose their minds. Just drive by real slow and be yeah, why don't you get back in the kitchen where you belong?
Do you know what though? I actually kind of want to do the same, but as a woman, just to see how if I was, in a car and I shouted that out to a bunch of women, how they'd react if I said get back to the kitchen. Do you know what I mean? Just to see the reaction of instead of it being a man, it being a woman, a woman saying it to you, how other women would react. I think it would be quite funny actually, just to see that. I'm in the comfort of my car shouting out the window. Do you know what I mean? Just to see the reaction, he said, it would just be funny.
So I'm yeah, why don't you get back in the kitchen where you belong? Just to look in the rearview mirror, watching them flipping out on the road, spinning around like Leatherface at the end of Texas Chainsaw Massacre,
I don't know what that is, but I can imagine.
Yeah, no, it's a very, I don't know, times are changing, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, Michelle Obama's doing an arena tour. That's another thing going on. I'm gonna say that again. Michelle Obama is doing an arena tour. She's not playing comedy clubs. She's doing arenas. When did first ladies start acting like they got elected? You know? Dude, being a first lady, that's not a fucking job. Right? Look how quiet is it in here. Why is it so fucking quiet? You think that's a job? It's not a fucking job. Dude, if you really think it's a job, just look at him. Right? Look at Obama. When that guy got elected, he looked like he was about 41 years old. When he left office, that guy looked like he was about 73. Right? Look at Michelle. She looks younger now than she did when that dude got elected. What has she done for the last 8 years? Yeah, other than laying a giant vat of Illuminati-level lotion, just sitting there floating. A couple hours, a shapeshifter comes in and dumps another bucket on her.
Do you know what I noticed with these little comedy skits that Bill does? That he's very into like conspiracy theories, isn't he? You could just tell by like little things he said, that you can just tell that he's been researching conspiracy theories just from like little things he says, you know? I think it's quite cool actually, because it means he likes to research and he likes to know more about stuff. But you know what, I've just noticed that during watching him.
Comes in and dumps another bucket on her. She pops her head up. Hey, Bam Bam, tell Stevie Wonder to come down and play some songs tonight. Now, I found out she...
Wait, hang on. I feel like I kind of know maybe why he's saying that. If he's into conspiracy theories, I don't know if it is that guy though. I mean, he said he plays music. Isn't there a guy called... I'm pretty sure it's that guy. I'm pretty sure he's blind, but there's a conspiracy theory that he's not actually blind. He's just faking it. That like guy that plays the piano? Stevie Wonder, I'm pretty sure he said. I'm pretty sure there's a conspiracy theory on that he's not actually blind and he's just faking it the whole time. Do you know what I mean? If it's true, I don't know, but I just know it's a conspiracy theory, and maybe because Bill seems to like conspiracy theories, that's why he said that. Who knows?
Now, I found out she's doing a tour because she's doing a book tour. Yeah, she wrote a book. She wrote a book about not having a job. I gotta read that fucking book. Chapter 1, how to know if a dick tastes presidential. How to weed your way through all that local representative cock and get to the big swinging dick in the room.
This is live.
I'll tell you right now, say what you want about Republican presidents, but they got their first ladies in line. They do. Dude, George W. was president for 8 years. 8 years. I don't even know his wife's name. What was it, Abigail or some shit? Maggie? No clue. Donald Trump's wife stands behind him like a giant meerkat, like... Bill Clinton was president, his wife never shut up. I want to do healthcare. He fucked around on her so much, he's like, all right, whatever, just do it. But I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna check out that fucking tour. I gotta see what that's all about. You know? Who opens? Who opens on that fucking tour? Was it Oprah Winfrey's husband? You know? Does he fucking come out and talk about what it's like to walk her dogs? Dude, essayist, and I gotta bring him around. Look, I'm sure that there's some feminists in the crowd right now not appreciating this joke, feeling triggered, feeling like they need to fucking put out a hashtag or some shit and be brave and speak out. You know what? You're full of shit. You are.
Do you know what? In a way, I kind of agree, because you know what, obviously you hear a lot about feminism, you know, you see all of them like coming out, talking about it, or you learn about it, like stuff you read and stuff. And I just find with like, you know, with me learning about that stuff, obviously there's like points you agree with, points you disagree with. Just like everything in the world, there's always going to be stuff you agree with and don't agree with, okay? That's fine, do you know what I mean? But then, where it kind of drew a line for me, where I was like, oh my god, this is bloody enough now, was because, obviously, I am going to say this is the crazy ones, you know what I mean? Because not all of them are like this, right? But obviously you get those crazy ones that just have to take it too far. Do you know what I mean? Because like, right, I'm going to give an example of the most crazy things that they would come out with about like men, right? So they would try and tell you, the crazy ones, that like, you should view all men as like potential rapists. And that may sound like, oh my god, but I'm not even joking. Crazy ones would actually say that. And I'm like, look, I have a dad, I have a brother, I have, you know, a granddad, I have like men in my family. I'm like, there is no way that you're going to tell me all men are potential rapists, because at the end of the day, if you're talking about all men, that's including my family members, okay? And nobody says anything about my family members, you know what I mean? Because that's why I was like, it's drawing a line, because no, they're not. No, they are not. Do you know what I mean? Not all men are that. Especially not my family. Because I'm like, at the end of the day, say anything about my family, like, I'll die for them. They'll die for me. That's just how it is, you know what I mean? So that's what kind of like drew a line for me. When it got all crazy and started saying like crazy stuff like that. Like, all men are this. I'm like, one, no, they're not. And two, I have men in my family. So, no. You're not going to make me believe this. So go away with that. Do you know what I mean? Stop going overboard. You know, it's just not needed. It's not necessary. But for me personally, it sounds like quite like deep. You know what I mean? I don't really think about feminism at all. I'm just not in that category. But like, yeah, that's for me where it just drew a line completely. I'm like, it's too far. I'm ranting. I'm going to stop now. But yeah, that's where I was just like, it's crazy now. It's literally crazy. Yeah. But like, not that serious. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean.
You are. All those feminists are full of shit, because I'm going to tell you right now, someday there's going to be the first woman president, all right? Which means you don't even know what her fucking platform is, and you automatically cheer. It's got the same genitalia. Fucking, I'm telling you, they're not smart people. Feminists, they're not as smart as they're coming off. I'm telling you. Someday there's going to be. By the way, this is going to be my last show ever. By the time this fucking thing comes out. Someday.
You know, cancel culture will just come after him. Do you know what I mean?
Last show ever. By the time this fucking thing comes out. Someday, there's going to be the first female president, which means there's going to be the first male first lady. Right? And you wait. You fucking wait. The first time that dude opens, these feminists, they're on me. You shut the fuck up! You shut the fuck up! It is her time now. It is her time. She was elected, not you. Go pick out some plates, bitch. You are the first lady. He's gonna get treated like Tom Arnold when he was with Roseanne. Secret Service name will be like Appendix or Doesn't Matter. Not worthy of protecting. Just entered the Oval Office. Not worthy of protecting.
So yeah, I think that's the end of that video. I just really like him. The way he performs it is so great. And in that one, he gave me a lot to ramble about. And I love rambling, do you know what I mean? So yeah, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe and please turn on the notification bell. Goodbye.